Welcome to Study Hall. I'm Gabby Morrison and today's topic is the anatomy of an Instagram post. I love to take my own Instagram pictures, aka self-timer is my best friend. I'm an extreme perfectionist, so I go into every Instagram post with like an image in my head, and if that image isn't met, I have to retake it until I get the image. So for me personally, it's easier to take my photos myself, aka use like a tripod and a clicker or a self-timer. I get inspired from good lighting. Like I'll be driving, and if the lighting's really good, I swear I will park just to take a good selfie because it's gonna be really good. And same thing with like my backyard lighting is really good. If I see a window, I literally will think of Instagram and taking pictures. So basically good lighting is like a calling to take a good picture because it almost never happens. Okay, so when you think about lighting in a photo, you have to remember that you are a part of the lighting itself. So if you decide to wear white, it's brighter and gonna kind of wash your skin tone or you out a little bit more because it's bright. So when I wear white and I click the white, like I focus on the white, I literally look like a shadow almost. But then if I wear black and I focus on the darker clothes, then it'll brighten my skin and make me look brighter because of the contrast. So it all has to be kind of cohesive. Your outfit and the lighting have to balance out so that everything looks good. Another thing is, for me on Instagram especially, is standing out to the background. I have an example. Actually, I took a picture where I was standing in a door frame, so there's no lighting behind me at all because it's indoors, and then the sun hits me from the outside. So it makes me completely stand out because my background is black and I am lit up in the front of it. Don't worry guys, if all of that stuff is way too complicated, you can fix it, almost all of it, with filters and editing. And it helps your pictures so much. I almost can't post a picture anymore without editing the contrast and things like that because I know the photo can be better than the way I took it. There's lots of apps that I used. So I started using Visco, which was like the app that everybody was using and posting their aesthetic pictures on. But then I switched to Adobe Lightroom, which is more complicated. You can buy like presets, which is what I do. Okay, so it's literally so bright and nice outside today, and I like the outfit I'm wearing, so let's get into it. This is Study Hall, guys. I'm gonna take an Instagram picture with you guys. Okay, the lighting out here isn't that great. It's a little too direct because the sun's right above me. So like I can't get the sun in front of me like on me unless I literally do this. Maybe I should do an like above camera picture one day. Yeah, time to find another spot. The lighting isn't good out here. This is my favorite spot in the house to take pictures usually because it's just a huge window. At certain times of day, the sun goes directly into here and the background's kind of dark because it's obviously a room and I love it. Okay, so the way I do this is definitely to take a ton of pictures and then go through them and favorite the ones I like, just so there's no way that like I don't like some. There's always like a few I like. There'll definitely be a few out of like 100. So I chose these favorites. There's only about like 10 out of all of these pictures I took. And now I'm gonna head over to Adobe Lightroom. Okay, so now that I'm in Adobe, I purchased some presets that are all over my page. When people ask me how I edit my photos, I usually say that it's a preset because they all look similar. It's called having a feed. And I'm going to choose the favorites which have checks on them and put my preset on it. So I put Dreamy Bright on it, which brightens the photo and flattens the highlights. And I really like how it looks on almost all my pictures, especially the ones with good lighting, of course. If I don't like how the photo looks with my preset, of course I can edit it. I can edit specific coloring in the photo, and I can also edit the brightness. I change the highlights and the contrast a lot. After editing the photo and putting the presets on it, I choose my actual favorites. I'll usually choose like 3 to 4. I don't really like having too many slides on my Instagram. That is when I head over to the app Facetune 2. I know everybody uses this app to like literally botch themselves, but it's also really good. I don't do that, but I definitely use it for the other features it has, like blurring, the background, or they have something called patch where you can fix something that looks dirty, or like if you have a stain on your shirt, you can patch it. That is all I do on my photos, and I head right over to Instagram and post them. Guys, that is how I take my own and edit my own pictures for Instagram. It's definitely not about editing yourself or anything like that. It's about showing your own creativity and expressing yourself through your pictures. I'm Gabby Morrison, and that was Study Hall. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later.